And this is what you said. The right to work movement is deeply racist. You said that, didn't you?
Senator, I do not have that speech in front of me. I have spoken on a number of occasions about the
You
history.
turned your notes over to us. You didn't read them before you turned them over?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the history. I was not speaking about.
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the
Yes, ma'am,
history.
are you saying that you didn't say that?
Today's video dives into an absolutely wild moment that unfolded in Washington. It's making waves all over the political sphere. In an intense Senate hearing, Senator John Kennedy grilled a Biden nominee, Ms. Berner, in a way that left the entire room stunned. This wasn't just a typical back and forth. No, this was full-on chaos. Trust me, you'll want to stay till the end to see how this one turned out. All right, let's get right into it.
You didn't tell Senator Graham the truth, did you?
Senator, I took an oath to tell the truth, and I have done so faithfully.
Now, on February 22nd, 2018, you spoke to the American Constitution Society. And this is what you said. The right to work movement is deeply racist. You said that, didn't you?
Senator, I do not have that speech in front of me. I have spoken on a number of occasions about the
You
history.
turned your notes over to us. You didn't read them before you turned them over?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about the history. I was not speaking about.
Are you saying that you didn't say that?
Senator, I've spoken on a number of occasions about
Yes,
the
ma'am,
history.
are you saying that you didn't say that?
I have turned over all of my notes from my speeches.
I don't think you're telling the truth, Ms. Berner. Let me ask you another question. Do you remember Mindy Sturgey?
No, sir, I do not remember.
I'm embarrassed you don't remember her. She was one of your union members. She alleged that she was the victim of sexual discrimination at one of your local unions. This is what she said. She alleged that one of the executives there asked her, quote, if she enjoyed rough sex and bondage. She said that the chapter president, Mr. Dave Regan, asked her, quote, does the carpet match the drapes? And, quote, what would you do for some jewelry? She alleged that Mr. Regan told another staffer, quote, that the only way she is getting a job is if she sucks my member of the male anatomy. Another employee said in an affidavit that Mr. Reagan, quote, went around asking women if he could sniff their panties, close quote, at an October 2017 work party. She said another executive, quote, grabbed my upper thigh while I was driving. And she wrote you and asked you to investigate. And you said no, didn't you?
Senator, I have dedicated my career to representing women and families. That has been my work.
You said no, didn't you?
Senator,
You told her that let her own chapter represent or investigate its own misconduct, didn't you?
Senator, I'm going to give you additional time, but I want the witness to be able to fully answer the question.
Senator, the letter that you are quoting from, I wrote in my capacity as counsel to my client. It was the position of my client, and I was acting as an advocate.
You refused to investigate, though, didn't you?
Senator, I believe that I have faithfully adhered to my obligations as an attorney for my client.
I don't think Ms. Sturgis would agree with you. In fact, Mr. Reagan, the chapter president, is still the president, isn't he?
So here's how it all kicked off. Senator Kennedy asked Ms. Berner if she had been truthful in her responses so far. Now, normally nominees keep it cool, but Kennedy wasn't letting this one slide. He quickly zeroed in on a speech Miss Berner gave back in 2018 in which she had allegedly labeled the Right to Work movement as deeply racist. When he brought this up, you could see Berner trying to stay composed, claiming she couldn't recall the speech. But Kennedy wasn't buying it. He wanted her to own up, and things got tense fast. Now at this point, you could tell Miss Berner was feeling the heat already. You could sense the frustration building on both sides. Kennedy hammered the point home, implying that Berner's inaction had essentially allowed this culture of harassment to continue. It was a tense moment, and the exchange left the entire room in shock. So, what do you guys think? Watching that showdown was intense, right? Senator Kennedy didn't pull any punches, and Miss Berner's responses didn't do much to clear the air. This clash raises some serious questions about the responsibilities of leaders and how much transparency we should expect from public officials. If you thought today's video was eye-opening, drop a comment below with your thoughts on this wild exchange. Do you think Senator Kennedy was justified in his questioning? And what do you make of Miss Berner's responses? Alright, that wraps up today's breakdown. If you want to keep seeing videos on important political moments and discussions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you're always in the loop. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.